Harper and HarlequinAudio present The Romance Rivalry by Susan Lee, performed by Shannon and Eric Yang. To my fellow romance readers, it's not guilty, it's just pleasure. This book is a celebration of us. The Romance Glossary. HEA, Happily Ever After. FMC, Female Main Character. MMC, Male Main Character. Auto by Author, an author whose every book you will purchase without fail. Black Dagger Brotherhood, a vampire romance series by author J.R. Ward. Twilight Fic, fan fiction written by fans of the original text, specifically fans of Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series. Insta-love, falling in love immediately, sometimes love at first sight / first meeting. Slow burn, love that grows over time, usually laced with deep yearning throughout. Book hangover, finishing a book that was so enjoyable you can't read another one. TBR, to be read, the list of books you want to read. Creator Fund, something that online communities like TikTok and Instagram use to pay out creators for engagement. DTR, define the relationship, to have a conversation to determine what the relationship means to each person involved. Zadist, a character in J.R. Ward's Black Dagger Brotherhood series. HFN, Happy for Now, a happy ending where two or more main characters end up with each other without the promise of forever. Second lead, a side character who is possibly in love with one of the main characters but doesn't end up in the main relationship. Flowers in the Attic, the 1979 Gothic novel by V.C. Andrews about 4 siblings who are hidden away in an attic. The older siblings engage in an incestual relationship. Cersei and Jaime, twin brother and sister characters from George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, who engage in an incestual relationship. Romancelandia, the online community of romance readers and writers. I appreciated that the author made it clear our heroine didn't need love to be complete, which some virgin romance books tend to do. But working on herself first was what led her to find and fall in love. It made the HEA all the more satisfying. At Irene Loves Love Books. Prologue. Virgin Romance. As a perpetual people-pleaser, having a pair of very annoyed, possibly angry, definitely humiliated eyes glaring at me is my worst nightmare. It's my senior prom. And honestly, the last place I thought I'd end up is in a limo with a group of mostly strangers. To my left is my cousin Jamie, technically the reason I'm in this mess, who is currently straddling a guy I'm not sure I've ever even seen around campus. Though, granted, it's a very large school, with her tongue down his throat. Next to them, the class president has his hand up the dress of the shoo-in for valedictorian as she moans and, oh my gods. Honestly, a little too loudly for such a small, occupied area, if you ask me. There's another couple to my right, but after catching a glimpse of an indecent amount of bare skin in my peripheral vision, I'm actively trying very hard to avoid looking in that direction. And then, sitting directly across from me, in a space so narrow our knees are almost touching, and where I'm certain I can feel the heated fumes of his angry breathing, is Liam Davis. Liam and I were freshman lab partners, and in the years since then, he's had just enough of a glow-up to be in the group of popular guys at our school, but never the main character. He's the classic second lead, or in the case of our prom night, the 4th lead, I guess. Charming and lovable enough, but never gets the girl. Especially if the only girl left in this scenario is me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?